Hello! Here we see my dog silently judging me for how I make my bed, which must mean that it is time to grab a little bit of yoga in my pyjamas this morning. And you're welcome to join me for this 15-minute, completely off the cuff, unplanned PYJAMASANA yoga flow. It's not prepped in any way. This is just what came out on the mat. This is really what I look like in my pyjamas. This is really what I wore in bed the night before. Just going to wake my body up, wake my mind up. So once we've done a little bit of meditation, we can begin. I'm going to begin in a kneeling position today. Knees directly under the hips. I'm going to keep my bum lifted and my toes flexed. And inhaling, I'm reaching my hands to the back of the head, opening up the chest, leaning back. Exhale, curling, taking those elbows in. Inhale, opening, back bend. Exhale, curl, elbows coming really down now, really rounding the spine. Inhale, coming all the way up, opening up. Exhale, curling like a little ball, head's coming down close to the mat. Inhale, all the way up, open. Exhale, curling round, elbows to thighs. Inhale all the way up. Little back bend. As we exhale, we curl forward. Head comes down to the mat now. Bum's lifted high, arms are out to the side like an aeroplane. Little fingers on the mat. Flip the palms. Little fingers on the mat. Flip the palms. And then inhale, bum comes up, hands to the back of the head. Big lift, big open, big back bend. Exhale, circle the arms. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. Step left leg out. Left arm reaches overhead, bicep by the ear for gate pose. You can look up at the hand. Reach that hand back and down. Make some gentle movements with the fingers and the wrists. Inhale, swoop it all the way around. Come to kneeling. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, we'll do the other side. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right foot steps out. Right arm swoops overhead. Right bicep by the ear. Kneeling on that left knee. Hips are high. Reach that right hand down towards the foot. Gentle movement in the fingers and wrist. Come back to kneeling. Inhale, reach right arm up and back like you're patting your back. Send left hand behind it. You could use a strap here to connect those hands for a tricep stretch. Gomukhasana, cow face arms. Chin is level, look forward. And swap, so left arm is reaching up, patting yourself on the back, right hand swoops behind, catch a hold of the fingertips or maybe a strap, pull to stretch that tricep. Release the hands. I'm going to step right knee out to the side, right hand comes down to the mat, left arm reaches up, left leg extends. Swivel those feet around, release left hand down to the mat, fingertips point down towards the feet, face is lifting up to the sky, chest is lifting up to the sky, full length of right shin on the ground. Exhale, release the bum down. Keep that right shin on the mat. You can sit on some cushions here if that's too much in the hip flexor. Bring the body upright. Gaze at left foot. You can even bend left foot. Get yourself settled. And then pick left foot off of the ground. Gentle movement into that ankle. You can point and flex, maybe circle those toes. You can use a strap here around the foot if you can't lift it very high by holding it. Curling the spine momentarily, just to bring that shin in a little bit higher. And then inhaling to lengthen through the back. Exhale, release that foot all the way down. Plant the hands down on the mat below the shoulders. Lift the hips, look up, full length of right shin on the ground. Bring left hand all the way up, all the way over. Step left foot back so that it's in a plank position. Right knee is lifted off the ground. Really push into that left leg. Push through the left heel, get a good calf stretch here. And take both feet down. And then inhale, thighs to belly. Exhale, bum high to the sky for downward facing dog. Wiggle those hips from side to side, wag the tail. Shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, take left knee all the way to left elbow. Exhale, back to downward dog. Come high up onto those feet and then down through plank, maybe through chaturanga. Inhaling up to a cobra. Peel as much of your body as you can off of the ground. Exhale, release everything down to the mat. Place forearms on the mat, elbows below the shoulders for Sphinx pose. Exhale, release the head to the mat. Inhale, tuck the toes, come up through your plank. Exhale into your downward dog again. Walk the hands towards the feet, coming all the way into a kneeling position again, at the other end of your mat this time. Left hand is down on the mat, left shin is down on the mat, right arm is reaching up into the sky, right leg is extended. Another gate pose here. Then we're flipping everything around. So left shin is on the mat. Hands are pressing down below the shoulders. Chest and face is pointing at the ceiling. Right leg is extended this time. I've actually kept my foot tucked just to wake this hip flexor up because it's a bit stiff. I'm going to take the full length of that left shin down onto the mat and I'm going to sit my bum down. Don't forget you can use some cushions here if this is too much. We're going to lift right foot. You can use a strap as well. Extend that leg, point it, point the foot. Gentle movement in the ankle. Curl the spine just for a moment to pull that leg in closer and then inhale to lengthen. Grow tall. Exhale, release that foot down. We're going to take right hand up and over, flipping over, hands are below the shoulders into that plank position. Right foot is tucked and back in that plank position. Left knee is lifted. Really get a good calf stretch in that right leg. Push through right heel and then step everything back into your plank. Exhale back into your downward dog. Bum is really high. Heels aren't going to come down to the ground this time of the day for me. Maybe they can for you, but don't be in a hurry. Breathing here. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next. Stretching out in downward dog. I'm floating my right foot up into the sky and that knee comes to right elbow and then back into a plank. Lowering all the way down, inhaling through cobra, seeing how much I can peel off of the ground, checking with that lower back, don't do anything that feels bad this time of the morning. Exhale, lower everything down, take those elbows below the shoulders, forearms are on the mat, fingertips are spread, chest is lifting for Sphinx pose. Exhale, release everything down. Inhale up through plank. Exhale back into downward dog. Bum is really high. Walk those hands towards the feet. You're going to be at the back of your mat this time. Take a nice forward fold here. Take a hold of opposite elbows. Ragdolling, maybe swaying from side to side. Now I like to take this little variation where I step my feet on my hands so that my toes are against my wrists, backs of the hands are on the mat. You don't have to do that, but I like the kind of energy flow that it gives with my feet on my hands. Inhale, uncurl all the way to standing. Head is last, hands reach overhead. Exhale those palms down in prayer position to heart center. Take a big step forward with the left leg. Tip the body weight forward. Extend right leg behind you, float it off the ground for warrior three. Our first balance of the day. Aeroplane the arms out to the side. You can have a little soft bend in standing leg. Send the arms out in front of you to make a capital T. Spread those fingers, palms are facing each other. Exhale, step that lifted foot back down. Inhale all the way up to crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take right elbow to the outside of left foot. Twisted lunge. Really push those palms into each other. Use them as a lever. I'm thinking about binding underneath this thigh. It did not work, so we're going to leave it. Inhale, hands to heart center and all the way back up into that lunge position. Take that back knee down onto the mat and sit the bum back on that back foot. Left leg is extended, half monkey pose. Come into a squat position, heels are lifted, knees are resting on the forearms. Just bow the head down, push the hands into the mat. Knees are on the triceps, bow the head. Inhale to come up. One more time. Exhale, bow the head down. Maybe lift a little bit more of those feet off the ground. Then inhale, hands to heart center. Come all the way up to standing. Exhale, step forward with the right foot this time. Lift left foot off the ground, flex the foot. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, arms out to the side like an aeroplane. Inhale, hands straight out in front of you, like a capital T. Steady, find that gaze point. Step left foot back. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms touch. Crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take left elbow to the outside of right knee. Push the palms in. Spin the chest up and open, twisting from the base of the spine. Release the hands. See if you can interlace them under the thigh. One. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. I'm not sure this bind is actually possible or available, but it's always fun to try. Inhale, take those hands back to the front of the mat and sit the bum back on left foot. Right leg extends. Half monkey pose. Inhale, lift the bum up, step right foot back. Lower the bum down into that squat. You can keep the heels lifted, or if they're warming up a bit now, take those heels down to the mat. Feet are at a 45-degree angle, hands to heart center. Push the knees away with the triceps. Gaze forward. Release left hand down to the mat. Reach right arm up into the sky for a twist. Interlace the hands behind left knee. Take the hands back down to the mat. Tip the weight of the body forward, little mini crow. Hands back to heart center. Twist the other way. Right hand down to the mat, left hand reaches up into the sky. Maybe interlace the fingers behind that right knee. We're going to sit the bum all the way back down on the mat. Cross the legs. Ground the hands down into the mat either side of your hips. Draw the belly in. Lift the bum, lift the feet. Change the cross of the legs. Draw the belly in, pelvic floor pulls up, lift the bum, maybe extend the legs out in front. Release down to the mat. One more time, change the cross of the legs. Belly in, pelvic floor up, lift the bum, push the ground away, extend the legs out in front. I'm like a sack of spuds here really, but we're just going to keep trying, working a little bit on that strength every day. If we've done no more yoga today, at least we've given it a good go. Soles of the feet flat on the mat, knees are bent. Release the back all the way down onto the mat. Windscreen wiper the legs side to side. Lift right leg up into the sky, push the hips up into the sky, lift the lower back off of the ground, point the toe, really drive through that left leg. Then release, come all the way down, swap, float left foot up into the sky, push through right leg to bring those hips all the way up, chest is lifting up, and release. And then hug everything in. Hug the knees in, interlace the hands over the shins, and start to rock and roll like a little ball. A couple of times. Come all the way up to standing, don't use your hands. Inhale, hands reach overhead. Exhale, hands to third eye this time. Release them down by the side of the body. That's it. Another 15 minutes of yoga done. Hope you enjoyed it and you managed to kind of join in as best you could. It is completely unplanned, so if it feels a little bit scrappy and spontaneous, it's meant to be. If you did enjoy it, please comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps me spread the yoga far and wide. Namaste. Cheers, guys.